Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Go! Check smash.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Sanusi Kane able to make that stop. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd down from the gun. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. The Browns are lined up to punt. Starts the return at the 34. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So no return on that punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Alrighty.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what. These tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Shut up.
Back-to-back carries here. He breaks the tackle, and he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
Get on. Return it. Shut up.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Baltimore. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
70 Lion. Hurt.
Here's the lone backup. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they've got to be looking to one another, hold each other accountable to hold on to the ball.
All set up now for first and 10.
Shut up. 180. Shut up.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage is still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver.
And in for the Baltimore touchdown. To rock this offense, looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And his choice to leave the end zone going to cost him a small chunk here as he's out shy of that 25.
Let's go.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. And he's brought down after a short gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Half the 60. Shut up. 60 Bison. Go.
They go play action here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
19 Tiger.
Running back sent in motion.
Check out.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Browns are lining up to punt. And it's away, but a total miss hit. You could tell as soon as it left his foot. This one headed for the sideline. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now a give running right. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. But, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. And holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Blitz coming here. Jackson. Throwing the out route complete. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Lamar now from the gun. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Hey, Alpha, sit on.
They'll try and punch it in. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. Forced out to his right. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 20-zip lead. Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens push their lead to 21-zip already. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
Here we go.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. So that clock's going to run as he takes a knee. We'll see if the defense wants to burn a timeout and preserve some of it. That's the end of all. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They have 2nd and pretty long here. That's complete, David Njoku. And he'll go down, we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10.
70. 60 Bobcats. 60. Ready.
Throwing now off play action. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Hey, smash.
Man in motion here.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
2nd and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Viking 18. Let's go now.
Here's DTR to throw. That one's complete, right side. Will be touchdown short of the marker, so 4th down coming up. They're going for this. He connects downfield on 4th. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive.
Here we go, Shaq.
He's got a man left. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns get it back to a 14-point game. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
180. Shot.
Pistol snap to Jackson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Hey,
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Lone back gets the handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Jackson now on 3rd. He's trying to push the field. This is brought in at the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
A give now from the gun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
180. Cut.
From the gun, Jackson. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Tucker's kick is up and good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll take it out to the 30.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Okay, ready?
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
Thompson Robinson back to throw. Hits his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Let's go!
The dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 32. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he'll be touched down after a big play.
Complete to number 85, David Njoku. It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Go! Check smash. 19 Lion. 18 Pioneer. Go!
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Catch is made in close. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
79 Bronco. Check go.
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Set, go. No streak.
They kick the running back in motion.
Hurt, hurt. Cowboy 80. Get hurt.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns chop some of the lead off before the half. David Njoku, the touchdown. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Get hot.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already in enemy territory. On 1st down, Jackson has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up 2nd down. Lamar throwing again. He's on the move. And he just got it away before the hit, but it's going to be 3rd down.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes the pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Mustang 19. Set up.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Ready.
Throwing now, Thompson Robinson. He puts some power on a deep one left. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
On the set.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's loaded another one up. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
On the double.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Warrior 70. Here we go. Here we go. Buffalo 18. Ready, ready.
Thompson Robinson now. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Cup 19. Dragon 60. Ready.
Looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens might be able to get some points late after the interception. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it. It's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Sit down! Why not? Sit down!
He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Award that tackle to Michael Hall. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Sit down!
At the 30-yard line.
Hey! What is it on?
Lamar now from the gun. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! And the Browns pick it up. The damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble.
Sit down!
1st and 10, here's Jackson. He's gonna loft one deep to the left. Wow, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns take over as he records his 10th career INT. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin this.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. The rookie from Oklahoma has it. And he makes the house call. It's a touchdown on the pick six. So the defense scores, and now their offense coming out for 2 more.
Sit down! Sit down!
Jackson's throwing for it. Flushed out of the pocket. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Browns take the first of their 3 times. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Go!
Back to the air following the pick six. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up.
Half the 60!
So it's second down coming up.
Trap 60! Trap 60! There we go!
Back to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And he's able to drive them forward into the red zone. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. They give it to him again. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
That's caught for the first. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Has it down close. Touchdown, Baltimore. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther 11, Panther 11. Check.
Running back sets in motion.
Check, go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw.
On the ball.
Working quickly here.
70 range.
Throwing off the play fake here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Now, fast.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 3rd and long for him here. He's got top. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Not 1, not 2, but 3 straight sacks to snuff out that drive. I'm not sure Kate will ever see a defense stick a QB in the ground like that on 3 straight plays, but this defense, they're pedal to the metal, unrelenting, and what an incredible effort.
4th and forever coming up.
19 Lions. Come on, set. Ready.
They're going for this. He's going to push one deep down, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Set up.
Handoff now out of the gun. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now here's Lamar. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson escapes the pocket. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens continue piling onto this lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Go!
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready?
From the 31. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Ravens get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Bullock's kick is good. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. And no, you're not seeing things wrong, folks. They are, in fact, lining up to punt on 1st down. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Ozzie. Sit hard.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready. Sit up.
Another carry for him. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. Only one. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Hey, Ozzie. Sit up.
Give now to the running back. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Sit on.
Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard, and that brings up 3rd and 8.
Ready. Ready. Sit up.
Changing it up here, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Sit up. Ready. Sit up.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield. Back who can show off his wheels.
Running it now out of the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Blitz coming here. Jackson. Complete out to the right side. And he nearly broke it for 6. He steps in at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Tucker's kick is up and good. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around this one in hand.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, break.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Cougar 19. Set.
Throwing it to start this drive. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
70.
Offense up to the line fast.
Ready.
To throw here on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Viking 18. Let's go.
Trying again following the sack. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
Bronco 80. 18, Pioneer. Hook.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Marcus Williams has it. And the Ravens will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
They'll run here on 1st down. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Yo.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the struggles from the last play carry into this one. This also just gets back to the line. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Hits him on the end route. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And it's out of bounds without a... For air, he hit it well. They're saying it's out at the 4.
On the ready.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Set up. 70 Timberwolf. Go.
Throwing from near his own goal line. He's got a man left. And he goes out of bounds just past the 15-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for Cleveland. 1st down.
Set. Rig alert. Street. 79 Bronco. Check go.
DTR looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So 2nd down coming up.
Ready, set. Here
Here's DTR to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Browns hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Ravens bringing extra DB out there. 3rd down coming up. Thompson Robinson now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. Trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back, and this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect a timeout coming any moment now.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. The Ravens in victory formation and content to just knee this one out.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0.